Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith. So today's workout, we're going to do some exercises that will help with your ADLs, your activities of daily living. So think about your bathing, your dental hygiene, toileting, eating, dressing, and your transfer and mobility. So these are just 6 different exercises that we're going to do throughout the workout. We'll be using a step. If you do not have one of these yet, you can just do the movements on the ground to get used to the movements that we're doing. Unless you have one, you can grab that. I'm using a cone, but you can use the top of your sturdy, comfortable chair. I like having that close by because if you do choose to sit down for some of the movements that we do, you can use that. And then my light dumbbells. Also some space around me because we are going to be moving through our space a little bit to go through these movements. So grabbing everything along with your water. Once you get it, meet me right back here and we'll go through some exercises to help with your activities of daily living. Welcome back. We're ready to get started. Our first movement that we're going to do, we're going to be using that step that I told you about. So we're going to be doing step ups and step downs. I put it nice and close to the wall, so if you feel like you're not as balanced as you should be, and please always make sure that someone is around and knows that you are doing these movements. So having the wall to hold on to if you have a countertop, or even if the chair is tall enough and you feel secure to hold on to that, it's not wobbly at all. So that's why I'm nice and close to the wall. So I do have that as an option to hold on to. So what we're going to do with our step, core tight, just like when we do everything. Remember, going through our day, keeping those abdominals pulled in, keeping our good posture and form with a nice straight spine, with our shoulders relaxed, crown of the head up towards the sky. Stepping up, we're going to start with our right foot. So I just want you to step up onto that. Now we'll go ahead and step down, going back behind us off of that. We're going to do that again, same foot, up, and then we'll go down. Again, if you need something to hold on to, if you don't have the step, you're stepping forward and back right now. Up. So these movements, these step ups, are wonderful to do. We're going to do one more with this foot. Because think about just throughout the day, if you're outside, stepping up onto curbs, going upstairs, getting in and out of a car. Maybe you live in a community and you have one of those buses that will bring you places and vans. You need to be able to do those steps still. We're going to switch feet, same thing. Step up, step down. Core tight. So when we do our movements, remember we want to focus on trying not to always look down at our feet. That's the first thing we always want to do. That brings our center of gravity forward. Now we're going to step up onto the step and we're going to stay on the top of it. So once we're there, we're just going to step down off of the step. So step down. Now just turn around back into our step. I don't want you stepping backwards onto your step. So stepping back up. Now focus on the stepping down. Think about the opposite leg that's on the step, how it has to hold you balanced, and we have to build that strength. We're going to do that one more time with this foot leading. So go ahead and step onto it. Stepping down, feeling that strength. All right. It's not a high step, and this is a wonderful step. You'll see in the description how you can get one. We'll have a link for it. So it can be lower than this as well. So we'll go ahead and step up with our foot. Now I want you to step down with the opposite foot, feeling the other leg's movement, feeling that quadricep really engage. Now once we get that quadricep strong, that's going to help with our knee strength. All right, so stepping back up. Again, stepping down. Focus on the stepping down. We always think about the stepping up on stairs, but we have to get back down them. We'll go back up, same thing, bringing that foot down. Good job. So those are your step ups and step downs. Very important, building that quadriceps strength, building the core strength, mobility in our ankles as well. It's going to help with your everyday steps and stairs, in and out of a car, a van, those types of movements. Second thing we're going to do, go ahead and grab your dumbbells if you're choosing to use them. This is our squat to press. Some people think, I can't do a squat. Movements that we do every day. Say we're bending down to pick up our grandkid. So we're sitting back, that squat, and then we stand up. We can add that little press, because if you're holding on to your little kid, you want to put them up in the air, bring them back in. So sitting down, standing back up, add that optional press up. Or maybe we have a dog and we have to clean up after it outside, after it's used the restroom. We want to bend down to clean up, stand back up, and then we'll add that press to it to add that upper body strength. We're doing 2 more of those. Taking something out of the dishwasher, placing it into the cupboard. 1 more time, taking stuff out of the dryer, placing it up into where it goes, in the closet. All right, good job. Those dumbbells can go down for a second. Next movement, this is where I have the cone, but this is a great one to use the chair for. So you just want something high. The cone is a little bit lower, so it's more of a challenge. So we're bringing 1 foot in front. We're gonna do that lunge to tap. So 1 foot forward, other is behind you. You're gonna do a little lunge down, and I want you to reach forward like you're reaching towards the top of that, then stand back up. This is a movement that we do all the time, and you have to build strong lower body, strong core. That's including the lower back, that reaching and stretching movement through the upper body. We're bending down, we're reaching for something, stand back up. This is a movement even at the grocery store where they put something on a lower shelf. We have to bend down to reach for it. Getting that strength in the lower body, the gluteals, the quadriceps, the core. 2 more on this side. Back up tall. 1 more. Up tall. Let's switch sides. Same thing. If that's too low, like I said, that's where the top of the chair is perfect. It's a little lunge down with that reach forward. So we bring the body down. Weight is on that front leg. We extend. We come back up. We're reaching for something, we bring it back into the body, we're back up, nice and safe. Bending forward, up safe. If you're still gardening, you're outside, you're trying to pull that one weed that's way behind everything, we need to do these movements safely. We want to keep being able to do them independently. We'll do 1 more. Extend, and back up tall. Good job. Feet come safely back together. Now we'll go ahead and pick up our dumbbells for the next movement, exercise. It's called a farmer's walk. So all we're going to do is holding those down at our side, shoulders are relaxed and down, core is pulled in tight. We're just gonna walk back and forth, staying forward. So just walking. I'm gonna use my cone kind of as my guide to walk around. So our farmer's walk. Think about when we go to the grocery store or the mall and we buy a lot of things and we're holding on to them, or we're about to go out to our garden or laundry and we're holding something. We have those heavy items and then we move with them. We're holding them and walking. Now we're just gonna go forward and then walk back. So same thing, farmer's walk, walking forward. If you're comfortable, walk backwards. So holding on to those heavy bags of groceries because we wanna get them all in one trip. We don't wanna have to go back to the car to bring them back in. That's what I always think of. I try and bring as many bags that weigh 30 pounds each. We're doing 2 more times front to back with the farmer's walk, focusing on staying nice and tall. We're not looking down at our feet. We know where they are. And then we'll come back and release. Good job. Still hold on to your dumbbells. 2 more movements. Our rows. So this is just a movement that is so necessary to do. Can be seated, like I said, if you want to stand or have a seat now. This is a perfect movement to do seated. Have a sturdy base if you're choosing to stand. Chest goes forward, arms are long. Bring the dumbbells up towards the chest, release back out. Again, I'll say the same things, but if you're doing laundry and you're bringing that basket up towards the body, if you are doing dishes in the dishwasher, cleaning, gardening, making a bed, in the shower, different movements that we do, we need to have that good upper body strength, good upper back strength, opening through the chest. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Now stand up. Nice and tall. Release one of the dumbbells down. Again, this is a movement you can do seated, or you can stay standing with me, our wood chops. 2 hands on my 1 dumbbell. Feet a little more than shoulder distance apart. I'm going to bring the dumbbell down to my right side, kind of going up onto the left ball of the foot, and then bringing it up like a wood chop, up towards the left. Now I'm on the right ball of the foot. So getting that twisting movement through the core. This is a big one. Say you're raking or sweeping still. Again, with the everyday things that we're doing, in the shower, going down and up, dishwasher, laundry. I know it sounds like that's all we do, but it's the movements, the activities of daily living. 2 more on this side. 1 more. Release it back down. Good job. Same thing down to the other side, because depending on if you're right or left-handed, you'll be dominant on one side. So dumbbell goes down to left, my right heel comes up, I go slightly down, coming up at a diagonal. Now I'm on the left ball of my foot, dumbbells up towards the right. Down left, up right, core pulled in nice and tight. Down left, upright. Let's do that one more time. Up and release. Good job. You can release your dumbbell down. We're just going to do a couple shakes through the arms. Just shaking the arms out, side to side, bring them across the body. So these are exercises you can incorporate throughout your daily routine, in your workouts, or add this entire workout. Just continuing to do these movements, keeping the strength in the body so you can keep up with your ADLs, your activities of daily living, staying as independent as possible for as long as we can. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to our next fun workout together.